you probably saw that our plane is on its way to Hanoi. We will keep you posted as the plane lands and when we can stage what I call step 2 of the operation, which is to go from Hanoi to Wuhan. The reason why we stage there is because usually you get the permission to enter the airspace in China within hours. So based on best practice from our colleagues, we know that we need to have a plane ready, fuel, and with the crew on board to be ready to fly in just when we get the permission. As you know and you've seen, you can enter the airspace only during the nighttime for evacuation of people. So we'll be pre-positioned to do that. We have informed Canadians who have been on the manifest number 1, as we call it. So the first ones to be evacuated have been contacted overnight. They know, and we have advised them of the procedures to get there. And my overall message to Canadians will work for everyone. I know there's been talks about Canadian citizens, permanent residents. Obviously, the indication we got from the officials in China was that Canadian citizens would be allowed to leave and to maintain family unity with respect to children.
So what we do know quite clearly from the virus behavior is that the outset of transmissibility is 14 days, and that's why we've placed all passengers under a 14-day quarantine to be certain that they won't develop symptoms and the virus during the time in which they readjust here in Canada.
So then there's no way to screen for somebody before they get on the plane to see if they have it, even though they are asymptomatic?
No, the screening would solely be done through a complex test that would obviously have to go through a variety of lab checks, which would be quite extensive and difficult to do given the circumstance that China finds itself in terms of the thousands of those tests that they're conducting. The best way right now to detect the potential of having the virus is through the symptoms and obviously the location in which people are traveling from. And in this case, the individuals are coming from the epicenter of the outbreak, and so it's prudent then to monitor them for 14 days.